Springs, which is really close to Tully Springs that I just went and visited. And I wanted to come here because this place is a trip. It has some interesting history, and I've been here before and had no idea of the history that it has. Totally stumbled upon it by accident because I was interested in checking out Tully Springs. And what makes this place so fascinating is it used to be something called a divorce ranch. Back in the 1940s, it was very hard to get a divorce in the United States. It took a year to get a divorce, and there was usually only one reason why a divorce would be granted, and that would be infidelity. But Nevada was very, very lenient. It didn't matter what your reason was. Irreconcilable differences, spousal abuse. Yeah, back in the day, spousal abuse was not an adequate reason to get a divorce. Anyway, Nevada, the only caveat to getting a divorce was you had to establish residency in the state for 6 weeks. So you could get a divorce within 6 weeks. So these things called divorce ranches started popping up, and Tully Springs was one of them. So women would come here, mostly women, sometimes men, but mostly women. Women would come here, spend 6 weeks, establish residency, and then file their divorce. Right now I'm at the foreman's house, so I don't think any of the divorcees spent any time here. But there is lodging housing somewhere on the property, and I don't know if the pool is still here, but we're going to go and try and find that. And before it was a divorce ranch, it was a stop. Forgot the name of what it was called, Bullfrog something or other, but it was a stagecoach stop for prospectors heading to the town of Rhyolite, which is also in Nevada, near Beatty. All right, let's go check out the other properties on this very, very interesting place. Also, this place is strewn with peacocks. I guess they're a holdover from the time when this was a functioning ranch, because peacocks are kind of like watchdogs. Apparently these peacocks are also descendants of the original peacocks that resided here on the ranch. Check it out, there's one of those peacocks. So that over there is the root cellar. That's where they put the canned goods and the liquor. Outdoor fireplace. Used by Tully Springs Ranch guests for barbecues, parties, and dinners. Wonder if they still use that. That'd be fun to do a barbecue on there. The top of that little chimney looks like it's a pizza oven. I wonder if he'll move for me. All right, I think I'm gonna go around Mr. Peacock. It's cool. It's cool. Don't move. Just stay right there. Yeah, guest house. Guests lounging in front of the guest house. So the soon-to-be divorcees, this must have been where they hung out. This was their 6-week residency spot. All right, we're going over the historic suspension bridge. Well, this must have been the swimming pool, I'm guessing. This big square dirt area. I think that was the swimming pool. Let's go check out what these plaques have to say. Yep. This was the swimming pool. That's a pretty big sized swimming pool. Oh man, that's kind of a bummer it's not there anymore. Yeah, so this is where we are. And I was just at the guest house right there. So the swimming pool is 125 by 50 feet. Wonder how deep it was. But they filled the swimming pool in 1979. They constructed it in 1948. So in addition to being a divorce ranch, it was an actually functioning ranch. They had livestock, and they grew produce, and they had dairy. So they were pretty self-sustaining here. These were chicken coops right here. Now it's a pigeon roost. So this is the cow barn, feed, and stall, also known as the dairy building. This is where they had their milking cows. And they had cowboys. And as I understand it, some of these divorce ranches, the cowboys were there for moral support, or I don't know if it was moral support, maybe immoral support. But yeah, there are stories, tales of those types of activities happening as well on these types of ranches. One of the cool things about Floyd Lamb Park is they have 4 different little lakes here. You can see. There's one out there. And they stock these little lakes with fish. So you can come out here and fish if you want to. You have to have a fishing license, but I think that's pretty cool. I think I'd rather fish here than in Lake Mead. It looks pretty drab and brown right now, but again, this is the middle of February. I've been here before in spring. I think I was here in spring, and it's lush and green. It's beautiful. Oh, I see a sign over there that says 3 fish limit. So you only get 3. So this right here is the oldest structure. This is the adobe hut, which is the oldest structure here at Floyd Lamb at Tule Springs. The couple that first bought this place, this was the only thing that was here. And they bought it, I think, in 1916. And so this is where they lived before they started building other structures here on the property. They speculate that this structure was kind of a leftover from the stagecoach line era, when people were using this as a stopover to get to the mine over in Rhyolite, Nevada. Hello. My old peacock friend. Oh, he's looking at me. I think he thinks I have food or something. Oh, you guys are very, very tame. All right, well, I don't have any food. Pardon me. Oh my God, these guys. Oh, there they go. The other interesting little tidbit about this place is it used to be a divorce ranch, and now it's a place that people come to for a wedding venue. So, I don't know. It seems like there might be some bad mojo here if you're going to get married here.
Thanks so much for joining me on this adventure to Floyd Lamb Park at Tule Springs Ranch, or otherwise known as Tule Springs Divorce Ranch. Please take a moment to like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for alerts on future videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next adventure.